What's good, y'all, and welcome to my review for Air. I finally watched this one. I don't know if I ever mentioned I was going to review this one. I don't even know if I even did any reactions to the trailers now I think about it. But, you know, this is a story about the Air Jordan 1. I was like, fuck it, I love Air Jordans. Fuck it, let's do a review for this movie. Now, first things first, y'all know that, at least I think I might mention this video, but if you follow me on Twitter, you probably see that I love Air Jordans. Air Jordans are, without a doubt, have been like my dream shoe for a long time. When I was a kid, man, I wanted a pair of Air Jordan 1s, man. In fact, if you ask me, man, sneakers peaked with the Air Jordan 1. No shoe since the Air Jordan 1 has ever come close to matching the perfection of the Air Jordan 1. It is just perfection. Sneakers legitimately peaked with this shoe. And this is coming from a LeBron fan. Y'all know me. I'm GOAT James all the way over MJ. And even I will concede about Jordans. I do think Jordans look better than LeBron shoes. You know, like, especially the one. Like I said, I like the ones. The fours also look really nice too as well, man. But those Air Jordan 1s, man, perfection. Still, one day it's a goal of mine to eventually get my hands on a pair of Breads. I want a pair of Bread 1s, man. Love the black and red. Anyway, so yeah, overall, man, I love Air Jordans. Anyway, all over the place. I overall love this movie, man. It was great. It was another fantastic movie from Ben Affleck once again. And yeah, let's just jump right into the movie. It's written, of course, I mentioned before, by my man, Batfleck himself, Ben Affleck, and stars Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Chris Tucker, Viola Davis, Jason Bateman. His last name is Bateman. I love this. This is the first time I've seen this dude's name. I've seen movies. I did not know his name. His last name was Bateman. Ain't that funny? Anyway, and many more. And the plot is Sonny Vaccaro and Nike pursue the basketball rookie Michael Jordan, creating a partnership that revolutionized the world of sports and contemporary culture. Now, first thing I gotta say, the cast is phenomenal, man. Both Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are both fantastic, as always, man. Chris Tucker, fantastic always, man. It's always great when he's on screen, man. You know, I love Chris Tucker, man. You know, Fried on the shit. He's once again fantastic. But Viola Davis is probably the highlight movie, man. Her and Matt Damon, I would say, probably the best performances in the film. They were both phenomenal, especially Viola Davis, man. I mean, I feel like the woman can, like, sleepwalk her way into an amazing performance at this point, man. She is just that good, man. She is such an amazing actress, man, and once again, she is phenomenal in this movie, man. I loved her in this movie. Ben Affleck's directing is once again great, man. There's a lot of really nice tracking shots. There's a lot of tracking shots in this movie, man. They looked really nice, man. And yeah, his camera work is once again great as always. I overall love the way this movie was shot. Like, there was a lot of handheld in this. Like, movie was very handheld for most of it. Like I mentioned, there was a lot of really nice looking tracking shots. It felt kind of like a documentary kind of thing. Kind of like, what was it, like American Gangster, the movie with Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington, that was directed by Ridley Scott from, I believe, 07. Fantastic movie as well. If you guys have not seen that movie, go check it out. American Gangster is a fantastic film in its own right, man. Anyway, but it kind of had a similar style to that one for its shot, and I thought it fit the movie really well. And also really like the color grade. Like, I thought the color grade for this movie was also really well done as well, man. I really like the overall look of this movie, man. It looked really good. The music, fantastic, man. You know, the soundtrack of the movie is fantastic. Of course, filled with a bunch of 80s bangers, man. Just so many amazing tracks, man. And yeah, the soundtrack was great as well, man. Another thing I liked is, and trying not to get into spoilers, is like there is this one scene around the end of the movie, once, you know, once MJ and everyone has come in there, and you know, and Sonny is trying to convince the Jordan family to sign over with Nike, and there's this really nice montage in there, man. I love the music they were playing in there, and you know, Matt Damon's performance here was just fantastic. I don't want to get too deep into spoilers, you know, for it, but I love that scene. That's probably my favorite scene in the entire movie, was that one scene with Matt Damon giving his speech to MJ, man. Such a good, oh my god, that was such a good scene. Probably, like I said, probably my favorite scene in the entire movie, man. That was such a well done scene, man. Loved it. Another guy I got to give a shout out to is Chris Messingen. I've never pronounced his last name. Who plays David Falk? Like, I'm pretty sure he was like MJ's like manager or whatever. Bro, this dude low-key steals the show, man. He is so fucking funny. Like, there was this one scene where he's just going off on Matt Damon about him like going around him, man, about fucking his like empty skull and shit, bro. Like. That scene was hilarious, man. Like, this man Loki stole the show, man. He was fantastic, man. He was great whenever he was on screen, man. And yeah, he was hilarious, man. And I think that's about it, at least on what I can get into without getting into spoilers. Like I mentioned, I didn't want to get too deep in with the montage. Really like the section when they were actually building the Air Jordan 1. Like I mentioned before, you guys know how much I love those shoes. And I think they're the peak of sneakers. So actually kind of seeing the origins of how the shoe was built and everything was really nice to see that, man. And yeah. Now, in terms of like flaws, there's only like one problem I have with this movie is that for a movie built around and made about the creation of the Air Jordan 1, MJ is nowhere to be seen. Now, Michael Jordan is indeed in the movie. They do show archive footages from his game, and there is someone playing MJ, but we never actually see his face. All we ever see is the back of his head, and he says, like, hello. Why? Is this some licensing thing with this likeness? That's the why we never actually see the kid's face and why MJ doesn't have any real dialogue in the movie. Was this done on purpose? I don't know why. I don't know if it was just because they didn't think they could get someone that looked like him. I don't know why they just, like, you know, use, like, maybe deep-faked him on there and de-aged him, since, you know, technology's kind of gotten that good nowadays. Maybe use some AI on his voice. I don't know why MJ was just in a movie about how his sneaker became a thing, why he is completely MIA in the entire movie, and all we see is like the back of his head as a silhouette. It's like literally that shit that DC was pulling for the longest time about Superman and the other members of the Justice League and just having them be silhouettes. You know what I mean? Like, I felt that whole thing was bizarre. Also, during the end of the movie when they give you like, oh, you know, here's how many Jordans sell, and like, here's what happened to all the other key figures and what they're up to now. They said MJ became the greatest basketball player of all time. That is factually incorrect. That is LeBron James, GOAT James, LeGoat James. Sorry, I had to, man. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. LeBron James, all the way, man. GOAT James. But, yeah. So yeah, if you guys are a fan of basketball, man, if you love Air Jordans as much as I do, or you are curious about the origins of this shoe and how it came to be, definitely go check this movie out, guys. It's available on Prime right now, so definitely go check it out, man. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Overall, my final verdict for Air is going to be a 9 out of 10, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on socials if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.